mornings, I would talk about topics that are important to students and teachers, those who are studying in high studies in English language and linguistics. We have to understand the meaning and function of such words and titles, particularly the words that are not really understood as they are, due to they have such profound meanings and unclear ideas, clues, and hints. Let us start with the word duality. 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 In Arabic, it means ثنائي ازدواجي. So this word has an important title, and it is used in linguistics, especially when we talk about how could we employ such expressions and hints. Duality refers to words that are used on the level of creating structure and patterns. So duality has to get the structure and pattern. It is not easily understood as they are. So you have to understand words are made of levels of structure and patterns. Structure means the formation of a sentence, a question. And patterns, we have different patterns of English language. This is an easy definition for the word duality. But at the same time, you have to rely upon yourself to understand how to create such structures and amend your patterns. Let us go to another topic, another title that is so necessary. When we get into the actual and profound issues concerning the English language, we get the word arbitrariness. 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 If we look at its meaning, it is mustabid, طاغي, مسيطر, يحكم, يضطهد. But in a linguistically style, it is different. It means اعتبارية. Its meaning refers to the word اعتبارية in Arabic. It is referred to a language that has kinds of communication. So language is a means of communication. Arbitrariness is a topic that needs to be used. So that's why I'm saying the words arbitrariness. It's taken from the actual word arbitrary, arbitrary, arbitrary. So it is used to refer to a language and different kinds of communication. Different kinds of communication. Also, when we go profoundly to more realistic issues concerning linguistics, we get an important word that is normally known by most of us as a meaning, but we do not understand its actual and realistic meanings and functions. So the word sign means a language, but at the same time we have to understand what kind of language is that. So that's what we are talking about now. whether it is easy or difficult, non or unknown languages. That's why I'm saying a sign means how to use a language, to get a language beyond itself. That's why I'm saying we have a word that has a meaning, at the same time it refers to another meaning, or it signifies another reference. When we take the word rain as it is, means a smell of air. At the same time, it is a rain. So a smell of air has a meaning. When you smell in the air, so you get a kind of taste that refers to or signifies the word sign. These are so difficult as they are, but I'm going to simplify them with a reference to examples and samples so that you could understand their meanings as easily as you can. Also, we have the word phonetic. It is so easy to be understood when you translate or interpret or transfer its meaning from English into Arabic. It is called Sauti Lafzi, but this is not the idea. The idea of that as a user of a language, you have to understand how it is constructed and the structural ideas and elements need to be understood by you as a user of a language. So phonetic is the study of individual sounds of a language. So you have to study these segments, elements, parts of a language in terms of phonology, phonetics, and then you have to construct them in a sentence, in a word, in a phrase, etc. Also, we have what's called phonology, which means علم الأصوات الكلامية. So this is an art, and it is a science, and it is an art. How to pronounce, how could you articulate words and understand their exact pronunciation and the articulation of forming a sound and the organs that are used to create and innovate, invent such sound. So this is your role, the manner of articulation, the place of articulation, and the voicing. These are what's called phonology. But phonology is the study of the role of language. The study of the role of language, how language are working and used and implemented to enhance what is called combination of words and individual sounds to get specific patterns. So these patterns are created and invented relying upon what's called the specific sounds, individual sounds, and at the same time words. So these are combined, the combination of these two elements are creating what's called phonology. These are issues that you have to understand and try to comprehend, and it is an appreciation for your initiatives to make such typical and ideal usage of languages. Thanks.